Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in the game of Glonk. We're going to be picking up where we left off. We had rebirth just a little bit ago and we were checking out the new game plus system that they got going on and hoping that it's not going to take an incredible amount of playthroughs, but you know, we'll see what it has. It is definitely faster than the first playthrough by a decent margin. We're already most of the way through the basic tree. Heading into level 5. We're getting ready to unlock flonks. So as I was saying last time, some of the major differences with this and the original playthrough is we get access to that stat buff and gotcha thing, like right from the beginning when you start blowing these guys up. We spent a lot of it on hats, but you know, we don't have to do that this time because they actually were really nice and let you keep all your hats. And as I was saying, if you didn't get to keep your hats, what even was the point? You know? Why make the hats exciting if you'd have to get them again? And I'm glad that they thought of that. So we're up to seeing tokens, and look at how many we kept alive. Oh, it's so nice. Let's get our flonks out. It's flonking time. You damn right it's flonking time. Let's get ourselves another one of these. Feed rate. Nice, nice. So get another flonk. We'll make it feed a little faster. Let's increase the value of stuff. Seems like a good choice. I significantly doubt that we're going to be able to beat the next one, but let's give it a try. Maybe the flonks will carry the day, you know? Worst case scenario, it'll be funny. It's flonking time, guys. Get your flonk on. It's also possible that our upgrades with the stat machine are going to actually make it much easier to get through, and I won't need anywhere near as many of the upgrades, so we might already be fine. Trying to figure out where the part where it switches to 2 is. It's not on 6 here. I think it's a 6, right? So we are coming up a little bit towards the end of this. We haven't really felt the pressure to need to focus in on any one in particular, but I mean, it's getting there, so we could definitely finish this level again. Look at that. They're so happy. We flunked as hard as we could, and now we can unlock the hat bonuses. So the single best upgrades we could get for them are these. I don't think we have a chance of beating the next one, so I'm not gonna try too hard at that. Instead, we're gonna head back into this level until it kills us, I guess, naturally? Well, let's see what we have for HP. Actually, we could probably survive this. We have a lot of more HP than I thought we did, to be honest. I guess it's the flonking. The flonks are actually raising our max HP. I forgot that we got that skill. Yeah, I think we're gonna have easy peasy squeak now that we've got flonks on screen. It's flonking time indeed, huh? Oh, also our reds now do twice as much EXP. I forgot to mention, so like the levels of this go a lot quicker, so they'll just be more explode anyway. Because of that, it's actually safer because essentially they're immune while they're going through the exploding phase. So we actually only have to survive half as long before we can level them up, so that's also making a big difference. Yeah, look at how much HP they have. There's no chance of us losing this one. I don't know what else. I guess I just didn't look, to be honest, but everyone's gonna be happy and dancing soon. So dance, so happy. Nice. So the next one requires 2, so we can't do that yet. We're gonna focus in on flonking because they actually give us a permanent boost as they do it. So let's get that permanent progression rolling in as best as we can. Why not? So let's see if 8 is the point where it doubles. 7 wasn't. Oh, I could have gotten a stat, gotcha. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'll do it after. Yep, so 8 is the point, so maybe it's every 8 floors and we just didn't quite get to 16. So let's keep an eye on that. Maybe 8, maybe it's 8. But yeah, we're gonna win this one handily too, I think. We're gonna have a number of them alive and I didn't have to do anything fancy. They're so happy. Look at him go. Let's get it. Yes, we don't need to see the ending again because I think it's gonna just be the same. So let's get to the post game. Nice. Don't give me a tutorial. Thank you. I didn't want to do anything that would give me another tutorial, so we already saw that, so it's fine. So everything that can help flonks is bought because they give us progressions. So the next thing to get us is just more spawn rate for the green goo. So how is our stats looking? So last time we ended with 8 million. So this feed HP is at 816, right? When we get out, I want to see how much this has gone from doing one level. Do I think we can survive this? I really don't know. But we'll see. We're at 816. I want to see how much it changes, and we'll kind of guesstimate based on how long we survived. So it says it goes up each time. I'm going to guess it goes up 1, but there's no way of knowing. So it might be just a teeny tiny bit, but maybe it's just a little bit. Maybe it's more than I think. There's also a theoretical chance that we win as well, so that's something to keep in mind. Oh yeah, we're winning. I can keep these guys alive indefinitely. Okay, so is that 816? It is now 816. Then what was it talking about? Is that broken? I don't know if that's broken or not, or if it just doesn't properly represent. Because like I was saying, I don't think the magnet also properly represents, so... But I can max it out now, so I don't need to worry about it too much. So we'll figure out where we get stuck, and then we will consider how far we want to get to before we restart. That seemed like it went up at that time. I gotta keep a better eye on it. We are pretty much in the end game. So what we know about that is that it's probably worth doing when we get everything to like level 10 or so. Let's look at the stats. We got 3442. Let's see if that changes. I think getting to that 10 million coins isn't going to be a problem, guys. Yeah, we pulled it through to the next one again. I didn't check it again. Eventually I'll remember to check this when I want to see it, but we might actually never actually notice it at the right time. 79.89. So explode. There we go, they're all so happy. $79.89, it is going up. So just that one time it didn't seem to go up, that was weird. I don't know if I'll win the next one, but we can still try it. Last time we started with 5 trophies for reference, so. Looks like we can win this one. And one of the trophies was a carryover, so technically if we get 2 more levels, we will have matched what we did last time. Not that that's where I'm gonna stop. I think I'll go until it gets slow. I think that's the right call. I think we can actually win the next one, so I'm not gonna actually do it. I'm gonna let ourselves just have a nicer, longer run and, you know, build up some reserves. Definitely Glonk and I their gourds. Cool. So we're not quite at that next point. So I think one more level of this will probably push us past the next level. I remember that we were at 8 million when we reset. That's what I remember for HP. Another thing is we're gonna get that next upgrade that costs 1 million, and that's gonna double our effective values for a lot of this, so that'll be the next big game changer. We can see if we can beat the next level. You should be somewhere around the right point for that. Nope, we didn't quite have the max HP for it. Okay, well, now we know. And that didn't give us any more from that. So let's step back a square and do this one again. Basically gotten to the point where you want to save up $1 million anyway, so. Got a bunch of HP from these, so we might actually have a chance. Let's give it another go and see how it goes. So much explode. Getting to the end half of this. Although it's the last one, that's the do or die part anyway, so once that's ready, we'll have to switch over to just making sure we keep one alive. Nope, they got us. It's close though, we did keep it alive for a little bit of it. Got another notch on that, so maybe we'll just keep trying, because we're so close. part of it that matters is the last part, so let's see if we can do it. Nope. They're just too much. Well, we got another, like, 10%, but maybe another 1 or 2 plays and we'll make it through. Oh yeah, we're able to keep one alive. That's all that matters. It's so happy. Look at it. And partially squish. Okay, well that didn't actually pole vault us into 1,000,000 yet, but you know, it's fine. We have about a third of the stats from this as we did last time as well, for reference. Yeah, we could play on this one. If we have a good run this time, it will probably pole vault us to it. See, we got over 1,000,000. That's all I care about. That's all we need to get to the next section anyway. That's gonna basically double our stats. And hopefully money across the board. How's our stats looking? About 4,000,000. That's about half of what we had. It's about twice what we just had, too. I don't think that's quite enough to beat the next level. I think we need about 6,000,000. So let's keep moseying till we get there. Shouldn't take very long. I think it's gonna kill us pretty reasonably soon. But you know, keeping on. When it's slowed down, we can skedaddle out. We can get a couple of spins in on our spin machine. Didn't get any HP from that. Coming down to chasing only a couple. I might reset it. It's not being very lucky for our HP, but we are still progressing. I'll probably rebirth after we finish the next level. It seems to be a slowdown point. I do feel like we're pretty close to it, so I don't want to restart quite yet. Yeah, we've basically only gotten about half as much stats from the stat machine as we did last time. That's part of why our stats seem a little bit lower than you'd expect. It's probably because I just played longer at that stage. So, it is what it is. There we go, we got some HP ups. Do we think that 5.6 million can take it? Maybe. We'll give it a shot at least. If not, it's very close. Either way, I don't think we'll have trouble till the last quarter anyway. Nope. It is close though. One more good run should probably get us to that point where we can win it then. Next rebirth it should be a lot different because they'll be gaining maximum HP like with every coin we pick up, which means that our HP will be just so much higher. Right now the only thing that is going up each time we play is how much feeding it gives for a health pack, which is helpful, don't get that twisted, but maximum HP is what determines when we get one shot for trying new levels, not how quickly we heal them. That one will actually be good for pushing. Saw some HP ups, that's good news for us. Yep, we're at 7 million. We should definitely be able to win. As you can see, we are keeping them alive, which is all that matters. Look at that, they're all so happy. Cool. Well, now we can go ahead and rebirth. There's a powerful upgrade. Are you sure that syntax is correct? But yes, let's see what we can do. Get 2 of them. Random events. I guess that's fun, but not what we need right now. Up until level 10. I don't care about that, actually. Yeah, let's get the permanent of armor. Well, that would be a lot more stats. Jeez. We can't see this one, huh? Okay. Let's head on in. We can... Hi, duck. That's a quality duck. Right there, just ducking it up. So every time we get a coin, it should be raising the HP. So this actually might already be really good. Well, as you can see, he's staying alive. That's... So, feeding it doesn't give HP, it actually gives armor. I read it wrong. So, armor's good too. If we look at that, we have no listed armor, okay? But I bet that's because of this. It just isn't updated, I bet. I bet once we actually go into another level, it'll start showing it. It definitely felt like we survived longer than we should have, so I feel like the armor was definitely doing something. But maybe not. Oh, is it Glonk coins? It might have been Glonk coins. Okay, I'll look at it again. If it's Glonk coins, that would make sense because we haven't gotten any Glonk coins. I think it did say Glonk coins now that I remember. Still really good. It is a currency we will get pretty soon. That would stack really well with the next one that was behind it, which was 5 times more Glonk coins though, so we're definitely gonna want that one next. Nom 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 nom. We did it. He's so happy about it too. So much chonk. wonder if we can just win. Winning would be nice. Everyone's so happy. What a glonk time. Well, now they can start exploding and we'll get our Glonk coins on, so that would be quite nice. Think we can take level 4 too? We'll certainly give it a shot. And if we can get that Glonk coin, it'll be real nice. That gives everyone a little bit of armor. Supposedly. Allegedly. Well, we'll see what it says when we get out of here. Well, it's not saying it. +5 for each one. It should be doing it. It might take a round to go into effect though. Like it might lag behind by 1 round, if that makes sense. Maybe that's what it was, and that's why we didn't notice it those few times. Let's get another Glonk. Glonking it up. Let's see if we can notice a difference. They don't seem to be taking much damage. That is what I'm first noticing. That's the first thing I see off the bat. So maybe it is working out already. They're not taking like any damage now at this stage, so I think I might have been right. Maybe it just takes a round to take effect. Let's see. it lags behind by exactly 1 round. So that mechanic has been determined. So now we get an extra glonk when we do it. Good, good, good. Did we get that 2 times multiplier when we on an overfeed? Then that might give us a reason to do that immediately. I doubt we have the HP to survive the next round, but we'll certainly give it a shot. Yeah, we're definitely taking a lot of damage. Well, we're not dying, so I think we can survive with this one doofus. Nope, we didn't have enough hits in our hand. We came close, though. We could have been a contender. Alright, I'll take coins. Who's gonna stop us? Yeah, we need some HP. It was actually our max HP that was a problem there. We'll get a little bit of armor from that and more max HP, and we should tear right into it. So we'll get level 5 sorted and no time flats. I mean, the 5 armor on each coin is okay, but it's not like game breaking or anything, you know? But it will certainly make this progression a little smoother. They're so happy. Can we really blame him? It's flonking time, though. So you remember that time when they flonked all over the place and whatnot? That was great, right? But yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna take another little break and then we'll probably continue on. I'm not sick of it yet. Take care.